Using Firestudio, I made a prototype of a game that I always wanted. Specifically, it is just a writing program sprint type game with a virtual pet component. So the more you write, the more points you get, like experience points for your text. It doesn't have like you have to write a real word for things, and it checks you like every couple of seconds to be like, how many words did you write? Oh yes, you wrote words. You can also do writing sprints that will give you bonus points. So I'm just going to do 5 to do the really short bonus points for the sprint. Um, just to not be mean. And once you reach the 5, they say, yes, you did a sprint. And that also gives you like some points. And you see, I just leveled up from writing more text. And when I write all this text, right? Let me just add some more text right there. Okay. You can also, so you're getting these points, right? You don't just level up, you also get points. These points are used for different things. One thing you can use it for is to play some games with your pet. So I can pet my pet. But for example, I could play tag, for example, which is very basically just throwing the character around and you have to tap it, hopefully, and you'll be able to do it. I also made a game called Follow, which is just a short little typing game for you to rewrite a line you wrote in the thing that you did. So the more you write about no kink he's yeah, whatever. If you read it right, you get points. And it costs 5 points to play the game. But the idea of that is that by rewriting the sentence, you might be like, oh, I should remake the sentence different. Fetch is also similar in that it adds it adds a, like, it basically grabs a paragraph from your story and adds a random sentence from your story into that paragraph. And you have to go read the paragraph and find the sentence that doesn't make sense. This is just to make sure your pose and everything is making sense and you like your pose as like a little game. And I think this one's in the wrong order. And yes, I got it right. I caught the imposter sentence. And of course, you can pet the pet because who wants a pet you can't pet? Another thing you use the coins for is to buy stuff in the shop. Take a second. So, for example, the sunflower costs 5 items. So I could buy this item and go to my inventory and add it. So I already had this equipped. Um, looks like, and you can like put this over on the picture. And this picture for this guy is fully customizable in the different states. I didn't draw the pictures here, but since I'm an artist, I like that's like a nice thing to be able to be like, this is my character, this is what they're doing. You also can upload your own items in the shop is what I like. You could like make your hats and stuff. So it's just like a artificial way to motivate yourself to play the game, right? So you name the item stuff. There's also a health bar right here that the more you, every day you do not play the game, it goes down 1 health bar. And if you reach 0, your levels start going down. So I'm like, so if I didn't feed Hamtaro for 4 days, I become level 2, for example, since I'm at level 3. And in order to increase your food bar, you have to either buy food from the store or you could do a writing sprint, and that will fully restore your health bar. Um, yeah, so that's what that is, little Hamtaro. I think that's everything on the game. They also added that I didn't notice. You can export the text, right? So you don't have to like copy and paste the whole text everywhere. You can just click export and it will export it as a text file for you that will have the whole text just for you to move whatever you want for it, or you can just copy the text. Yeah, that's the whole little game.